Welcome to your first class, the Money Demonstration Clinic. Well, money's important. We know that you need it on this Earth trajectory. It's essential to your so-called physical survival. And although it's sought after, it seems to be condemned quite greatly by the same people that seek it. On one side of the hand, they say money is the root of all evil, and then on the other side, they work 60 hours a week to be a slave to it. They serve it. They serve money. So, in today's lesson, I really have to get you to understand what it means to serve money, mammon, or to serve God. Because one of them brings the increase and the supply of all good things, and the other is the eternal pursuit from your human perspective that never satisfies. It's never enough. Because you have to understand how things actually work. What you hear, smell, see, taste, and touch is the carnal mind's interpretation of reality. That lack you see in your bank account, or even that surplus you see in your bank account. It's not there. If you were to die today, could you take it with you? Well, there's your tell that it's not real. Just pinch yourself and say, wake up. If you were to die today, do you suspect it would have been worthy of your pursuit to lust after the things of this world when none of them are coming with you? So the grave error in thinking is that for a temporal season, while you are so-called in the flesh, it is mandatory that you pursue these things in order to have a good life. And we talk about things like that. Well, we want you to have the good life, so you should work hard and you should, do your investments right, and you follow these models. Okay, great. Well, we have goodness and we have life, and we have that which is not life, all in the same idea, trying to hold itself together. If spirit and God is all, and matter is illusion, and God never becomes less than perfect, God never descends into matter, because matter is the counterfeit of reality, then there is no good and there is no life in what you call matter. So as your heart longs for these things of this world, because you have been taught by the traditions of mortality, the traditions of men, mortals, fictional characters in a dream, simulation, they have urged you to follow their traditions so that you may have a good life. They have ensnared you into this fallen place And they've patted you on the back every time you've taken these actions. Oh, look at you. You set up your Roth IRA. What a great person. You know, oh, look at you. You have $5 million in your retirement account. You're such a worthy individual. Oh, this one's not so good because this one, you know, has a negative checking balance this week of $300. Or you see what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is that whether you see a large surplus or whether you see a deficiency, a lack, there is no good and there is no evil in any of those appearances, because those appearances are being observed by the carnal mind. And the carnal mind is the universal nothing. And so to serve mammon is to follow the traditions of the carnal mind. So this ought to click, and this ought to make you snap out of it once you observe what's really happening. So look at your checking account balance right now, or your crypto wallet, or your stash of money that you got hid under the pillow, or whatever you do that gives you the impression that you have wealth. Look at it. How does it make you feel? Do you feel joyful and glad because there's so much? Or do you feel angry and upset because there's so little? What if they were both equally the same? Nothing. What if making them both nothing, equally the same, of no importance and no value, gave you access to a realm or a kingdom of wealth that could forever flow in you, through you, and around you, and become whatever is needed, and replace all of your previous traditions? What if that could be the case? That's what I'm proposing here. So lesson 1 is the lesson I give to everyone. And if thoroughly understood, it would set you on the course to receive the sufficiency from within yourself as the supply of good in every moment, and it would become unfailing supply. Wouldn't you rather know that you had unfailing supply as opposed to a temporal condition that doesn't come with you when you die? You see, you are commanded to be dead to the world and alive in spirit. Now, if you want to claim your father's inheritance, you have to let go of your false will, which is the false inheritance, because they can't both occupy the same space. One of them is real, the other one is an illusion. Now, if you want to join this clinic and you want to go with me on a journey to demonstrating this consciousness where you can witness your supply through the new Jerusalem, the new consciousness. It shows up as, for instance, when I had the Cardano license plate. I saw ADA on the license plate. I knew that God wanted me to put some ministry funds in there when it was 3 cents. Okay, ministry rode that up to $2.17. Okay, so that was one of about 7 times that we did that. That one split second revelation from that realm, that supply coming from the Spirit, was more fruitful than a lifetime of labor. A lifetime of labor under the human directive of mortal conditioning, the traditions of men, was impotent, puny, minuscule, compared to that single moment of grace. So my aim and my mission is to take you into that consciousness of supply so that you demonstrate your miracle. My entire goal is to take you to that miracle space so that you can taste that flow like water over Niagara, pouring from within you 24/7, all day, every day. If you want that, just read my letter below and join the class. We're going to focus specifically on that. If you don't want that, that's okay. And if you want it, but you say, hey, I can't afford it, just remember, when man thinks he's giving, he is receiving. Every workshop we do, this is a donation to our ministry. It is to support the work of God. It is to enable what I do and spreading it. It is to allow you to break the grasping consciousness of the traditions of men, of holding on to something that doesn't exist. The seed that leaves your hand doesn't just evaporate. It enters your future where it multiplies once you activate your faith. I'll see you in class. I think you're going to really find this to be the most fruitful period of your life. I think if you hear me, if you're resonating, you're ready for this. And I'm ready to teach this. So let's do it.